Hey y'all, it's your girl LaQuinta, and I am not going to go live tonight. I know you guys are so sad, but I'm not feeling the greatest. But I had wanted to stick to my word and do a video every Sunday, do a recipe. And so I do know that next week is going to be very, very busy with the Easter holiday, resurrection, whatever you choose to call it. But I know it's going to be busy. So I was like, let me go ahead and, even though I'm not feeling good, let me go ahead and do a recipe video for you guys today. Today we're going to be doing sweet potato overnight oats. Now, somebody had asked me about doing this a while ago, and so I wanted to go ahead and do it. I have completely forgot about doing it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that, show you guys how to do that today. So what I'm going to do is turn the camera around and show you my ingredients. Okay, let's get started. We're going to, these are my ingredients. I used this one I used a whole sweet potato. It was a very, very small sweet potato. This particular sweet potato is actually steamed. The one that you cook in a bag. I didn't bake it this time, so we're gonna see how it turns out. So what I did, I just cut it. I just diced it. So when I get ready to put it in my overnight oats, it's not hard to maneuver. Also, you can use mashed sweet potatoes. It's just totally up to you, because what ends up happening when you get the stirring anyway, these cubes are going to actually, it's going to mush anyway. So if you want to already have a mash, that's totally up to you. Okay, and then we have a eighth of a teaspoon of nutmeg, and then we have a half a tablespoon of cinnamon. And with the nutmeg and cinnamon, you just decide, these are what I use in mine, but you just decide what is right, what taste is right for you. You may want to use a little bit more cinnamon and nutmeg, or you want to use less. Of course, that's totally up to you. And then I have a third of a cup of, mine is the bagged gluten-free oats, but of course you can use the quick oats that come in the canister. It's just totally up to you. Of course, with the steel cut oats, they have to sit a little bit longer in the refrigerator to be able to become soft versus the quick oats that get soft rather quickly. The steel cut oats takes a little bit longer, so it has to, you know, if you're going to do them with the steel cut, just make sure you do it early enough so it'll have enough time to absorb and soak up the milk. And then I'm going to use vanilla silk almond milk. And you can use the original almond milk, or you can use the unsweetened version. This is just what I had. So this is a cup, and you may use more or less, just depending on once we get all the ingredients together. And then cranberries. I like to make mine kind of like a dessert. So I love cranberries. So I always add cranberries to my sweet potato overnight oats. But you don't have to use it. This is just optional. So you just, you know, use it at your own discretion. And then coconut sugar. Coconut sugar is also optional. I don't have to use it all of the time, but sometimes if my sweet potato is not sweet enough, making the making the overnight oats sweet enough, I will sometimes put the coconut sugar in my overnight oats. The reason why I use coconut sugar as my choice is because it has in it a fiber called inulin, INULIN, that may help slow glucose absorption. Can we say that? Absorption. And so it causes, it keeps your blood sugar spikes a little bit more under control than with the regular white table sugar. So, all right, we're going to turn the camera around, and we are getting ready to make these overnight oats. First of all, you're going to need a mason jar. If you know me, you know I have mason jars. I do everything in mason jars. They're just easy just to store and to just grab and go. So, yeah. All right. so we're going to start with the oats. So this is a third of a cup of oats. I try to do it slow because they're flying all over the place. And I probably won't even use the whole third, just simply because I'm going to put the sweet potatoes in. Okay, and then I have the sweet potatoes. And you can put more or less in, like I said. Okay, and then I'm just going to add my other ingredients. The cinnamon, a half a tablespoon. My cranberries, I love. My cranberries are a fourth of a cup. I don't think I said that when I was doing my ingredients. So a fourth of a cup, or raisins, it's optional, whichever one you choose to do. And put my nutmeg in. Okay. And then my almond milk. And I use almond milk. I have not tested these with any other milk because I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't do a lot of whole milk, skim milk, none of that. So I find that the almond milk works, it's easier on my tummy. And it looks runny, but when the oats soak up, it won't be as runny. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take it from the bottom and kind of stir it. Make sure it gets the oats at the bottom. And I just kind of mash my sweet potatoes. And then what I do, I always taste my milk. And if my milk is sweet, 9 times out of 10, everything will be sweet. So we're going to taste the milk. Oh my God. That cinnamon is kicking. So I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. And of course, like I said, it's optional. It's to your liking. Like I like my stuff to taste like a dessert. I don't get to eat dessert much, so I try to get it any way I can. So we're going to stir this up. Oh, I see my cranberries. All right, let's taste. That is good. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these in, I'm going to put my top on, and we're just going to seal it up. And we'll put it in the refrigerator and keep it overnight. And then in the morning, like I said, you may, when everything, when the milk absorbs, when the sweet potatoes and the oats absorb the milk, sometimes in the morning, the next morning, you may have to add just a little bit of milk. Now, if you like your oatmeal loose and not thick, you can add as much milk as you want to. But if you just like it the way they come out, then just eat it that way. Okay, sweet potato overnight oats. Enjoy.